hello again. It's me, Amy the Baker, back with another video in a series I'm going to call my never-ending need to use up things in my cupboard. You little floor baby, he's teething, so that's been lovely. He hasn't ran a fever or anything, which is good, but definitely a fuss pot. It's officially June. I guess that's not technically summer yet. Summer solstice is end of June. Is it on the calendar? Does not say. But it's been so dreary here. It's been rainy. You know what? I can just eyeball this. I bought these when I was pregnant because I had this craving for like s'mores casserole, essentially. And I never made it. And they're very old and I can't find an expiry date, but they're marshmallows. He's so close to crawling.
I'm just making chocolate chip cookies.
Oops. Cut straight, you idiot. Oh yeah, I want to use more hot cocos. Oh, and I have chocolate in the fridge. I don't know how those are gonna bake. I feel like I've seen other people put marshmallows in cookies, so it'll be fine. He just woke up from a nap. It was like almost a 2-hour nap, which was low-key kind of nice. I just sat on TikTok and laid beside him. You can use the s'mores ones, and it even has mini marshmallows in it. Oh, this is coming together beautifully. Oh, I love the smell of hot chocolate. Maybe I just might have to have a hot chocolate later. We'll call that half a cup of sugar. Should I add cocoa powder? Ow. I got a sample. Ooh, they're like the texture of the marshmallows in Lucky Charms. When I used to get Lucky Charms as a kid, I would eat all the cereal part first, so then I could just have 3 or 4 bites of pure marshmallow bliss.
1 cup of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, but we're swapping half.
Ooh, you know what'd be good in these? Pretzels. Mommy doesn't have pretzels. Do I need more chocolate than this? No, because I'm adding marshmallows too. But should I chop it smaller? I'm gonna chop them smaller. Conifer.
Abracadabra.
Have you guys heard that new song? That song's not new, but Eminem sampled it in his new Slim Shady song. Once again, the millennials and the Gen Zs are fighting. I'm a zillennial. I was born in 1997, so I'm on the cusp of either generation. Oh, did you find pictures? Can't reach them now, bitch. Shouldn't call my son a bitch. Son of a bitch, maybe. But yeah, I'm right in between the millennials and the Gen Z, so I relate to a lot of both of those experiences. In regards to the Eminem song, it's fine. It's by no means his best work or even anything super edgy. I'm holding my judgment on the new Eminem until there's more information to critique. But it sparked this fighting. Oh, hello! Oh, he's getting fussy. Wanna help Mama? We're making cookies. I'm just gonna... Let me get to my actual point. Millennials are trying to desperately hold on to their youth and their relevance in the cultural zeitgeist. And then Gen Z is like the vibe police, and they decide what's cool and what's not cool. The back and forth is just ridiculous to me because who cares? For the millennials out there, wear your skinny jeans, have your middle part, listen to cringe music. And to the Gen Z, don't take life so seriously, except when it matters, like protesting the government and fighting the rich, and eventually eating them. Saying eat the rich makes me think of that show I've been watching, Delicious in Dungeon. Oh, I wonder... Bless you! I wonder how they'd cook up Jeff Bezos. We need a bowl.
Put the stuffed meat in the bowl. Vanilla, baking soda, salt, cinnamon.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
I think I can. 350 for the oven.
Do, 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 do. What else do we need, Bubba? Flour. You like that, hey? Okay. Yellow's Mommy's favorite color. Whoops. I was shaking this out to get the cup down, and there's a hole in the bag, and some flour came out, and he's just like, okay, we're all done with that. All done. Bye-bye, flour. Ooh, cinnamon. Salt. Thanks for helping Mama, Bubba. Baking soda. Why did I even grab these? Can she do it? And it's done!
Oh, are we still recording? I don't think I have much storage because I forgot to delete my recently deleted. We Gucci gang.
Back to the point, what do you guys think of the whole... Well, firstly, what do you think about the new Eminem song? The critiques against it that I've seen personally is just that it's a bad song or that it's offensive. And to the it's a bad song, obviously taste is subjective, so kind of invalid there. As for it's offensive, oh honey, you don't even know what offensive is in regards to Slim Shady. Granted, times change. People are allowed to call out things they think are problematic, and I'm not saying we shouldn't do that, obviously, because that leads down a bad path. But there's better things to be offended about, in my humble opinion. I don't know why I said it like that. To the millennials, you can just like things. You don't have to fucking go to bat for every single thing that you like that someone else doesn't like. It's not that deep. In the words of Drew Monson, embrace the cringe within. I'm gonna do that. Oh gosh. Oh, this looks delectable. You can't go in there. These are gonna be good. I don't know how marshmallows are gonna bake. I'm worried they're gonna expand. I don't know, we'll see. You're heavy. It's almost 20 pounds. It was so funny in between his 6 months vaccination and his 6-month pediatrics appointment. He went from being in the mid 60s for height and weight to the mid 70s. I'm like, woo, Bubba had a growth spurt. But now I gotta figure out something to do with the rest of these mellows of the marsh. And the second thing, if anyone cares to comment what you think on just the fighting between, I was gonna say infighting, but it's not infighting really. I mean, it is, of the working class and the regular people. What are you doing, dude? We think we're so separate from each other, but we're not. We all eat, sleep, and shit, so that's what I have to say about that. Go, Bella. You're the best.
You're the best around.
I'm gonna give these a scoopity scoop. I'm debating adding chocolate chips on top. No such thing as too much chocolate. I should put parchment down. Oh, sorry, probably couldn't hear a word I just said. Parchment will just help so that they don't stick. This box is dying. I need to do this fast before he gets fussy. As expected, the last video I put out did not do as well as the video that got 70 views. And I was looking back at it, I'm like, I wonder what about this video made it pop off? Maybe because I was being mildly political? I could not run like a bread tube channel or a political channel because I don't think anyone would like my opinions. Well, that's not true. Everyone would like some of my opinions. When you're talking to a camera, you don't have that feedback of someone being like,
Hey, I don't think so, or have you thought of it from this perspective?
you just have people being mad in the comments. It's really easy to ignore on the internet because you can just say, oh, they're just haters. Or you can just make a million justifications as to why you're right and they're wrong. I tend to think of my opinions as not right or wrong. They're opinions. What a concept! Are you having so much fun in there? I think I put too many marshmallows in this. But yeah, politics. What a funny thing. People on both sides take that shit way too seriously while simultaneously not taking it seriously enough. They argue over semantics when our institutions are crumbling. If you really boil it down, most people are going to agree on institutional changes that should happen, but the media is so good at pitting us against each other on hot button issues. They don't matter in comparison to the absolute institutional injustices that face, I would say, all countries. Call me a leftist. I'm sorry. There's always someone to hate, you know? It's way easier to sit there and be a keyboard warrior and type out hateful things or critiques of other people instead of evaluating yourself. What am I doing or not doing to further the movements that I believe in? What am I doing or not doing to make the community that I personally reside in better? It's easy to get lost in the sauce on the internet. And then people who aren't on the internet are often just very ill-informed and they believe whatever Joe Blow down the street has told them or whatever their dad believes. They just parrot. Scary times we're living in. These marshmallows kind of taste like nothing. I have these chocolate chips that are shaped like hearts. What are your political opinions? What are your hot button political opinions? Better question, what is the political opinion that you can get anyone to agree with you on? I will tell you mine. When I was talking to my dad and my grandpa, we were talking politics, and I'm mostly listening to them go back and forth and then interjecting with my opinions that I think are pretty neutral. And then the topic of taxation arose, and obviously that's like one of the biggest painful things to speak to, especially conservatives on. Here's what I said. I led with my opinion of taxes are important. Taxes keep our infrastructure running. We need taxes as a community to build community, but, it's a big but, our tax dollars are not being allocated correctly. And that sentence alone, our tax dollars are not being allocated correctly. Everyone can agree on. There is not a single working class person who will disagree with you on that. What I do is I have my initial opinion, taxes are important, my statement that everyone will agree on, get them on board, and then I finish with my most controversial opinion, which is I would be taxed 50% or more if I knew exactly where it was going, if I felt like it was serving me in a realistic way. And that's just not the case, unfortunately. I'm gonna toss these in the oven. Pray for me, pray to the sugar gods. Please make these turn out. I do think they'd be really good if I added pretzels, but I don't have pretzels. Anyways, I probably won't be back until tomorrow for a taste test, but you'll be seeing me right now. And we're back. I'm gonna try to do this, but he is quite fussy. He's okay. My friend's daughter got that for me for, she had a sleepover. Okay, let's try it out. I give you a little piece. There you go. I have coffee here. So good dipped in coffee. Baking the marshmallows made them soft again. So good. I was thinking more just about the millennial versus Gen Z debate. I came to the conclusion that millennials have a deep-seated rejection sensitivity, and Gen Z feel the need to be superior. So they're very judgmental, which I think stems from growing up on the internet where every little thing you do can be seen and judged. Covered in cookie. You should have camera how cute you are. Another big bite. Okay, you got the flowers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The dynamic between millennials and Gen Z creates an environment where grown-ass adults are looking for validation out of the eyes of children. And I guess a lot of Gen Z, like I'm 26, I'm not a child, but young adults, I guess. Gen Alpha are the kids, the teens these days. He's Gen Alpha. These are so good. They would have been better with pretzels. And Gen Z eats the insecurities of millennials up. It's just so silly. Oh my goodness. I just vacuumed. I went back and I was watching some of my old videos. It made me realize the reason I actually originally created this channel was to make my cookie cookbook. If I ever come out with that one day, I will include a whole page of variations on my standard chocolate chip recipe. Is that good, Cookie? Anywho, I should go because he's a fusspot McGee and very demanding of attention. Bye! We'll see you again in the next one. Peace. Actually, let's take Bubba out of the jumper that's right next to the oven door first. Okay, bye.